These are my top 5 easiest and tastiest comfort meals that can be made in under 20 minutes. This is the creamiest one-pan dinner you need to make. First, take some apple sausage and slice it up. Then in your pan, add a generous amount of olive oil and turn the heat to medium. Add in your sausage, and while that cooks, prepare 1 cup of orzo. Once the sausage is brown, add the cup of orzo and toast it for 60 seconds. Then get 2 cups of chicken stock and a 1/4 cup or more of heavy cream. Then add black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, thyme, and crushed red pepper. Adjust to your spice level. Then pop on your lid and lower the heat and let that cook. Then wash 2 cups of baby spinach and add that in when it's simmering. Pop on your lid and let that wilt. And then once wilted, go ahead and get some Parmesan cheese and add about a 1/4 cup. Stir that up, and you've got creamy sausage orzo. Like and follow for more. Today, I'm making beefy mac. Here are all of the ingredients we'll be using. First, go ahead and get a pot and fill it up with some water. Put it on medium. Add a little salt, and we're going to let that boil. Then get a pan and add a generous amount of some olive oil, and we're going to turn the heat to just about medium. Take your ground beef and go ahead and throw that in the pan. Then we're going to season with some salt, some black pepper, a little onion powder, and some garlic powder. And then we're just going to let that brown. And get yourself 2 boxes of mac and cheese and just empty those noodles into the pot. And we're going to let those cook. In the meantime, get a pan or sauce pot and add some water and then add in your broccoli, and we're going to let that steam. Once your beef is brown, just set that off to the side. And when your noodles are done, go ahead and give those a strain. Put them back in the pot. And then add your cheese onto your noodles, and then I like to go in with some butter. The packaging says to add about 6 tablespoons, and then I add in 6 tablespoons of milk. Give that a good stir until there's no cheese clumps, and then add in your ground beef. Give that a good stir. Then when your broccoli is all steamed, just go ahead, strain that, and then add that into the pot as well. And then go ahead and mix everything together, and then you can plate it up. This is a cheap and easy weeknight recipe. If you want to see more like this, just like and follow for more. Need an easy dinner that tastes like takeout? Fill a pot with water and turn the heat to medium. Wash and prepare your rice, and in the meantime, get a skillet. Turn the heat to just about medium and put a generous amount of olive oil in. Then add in your ground beef. Once that pot of water is boiling, just add your rice in and let that cook. And don't forget to lower that heat. While everything's cooking, make a sauce with a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/8 of a cup of regular soy sauce, and 1/8 of a cup of dark soy sauce. Then add in some ginger, crushed red pepper, and garlic powder. And mix that until it's combined. Once our beef is cooked, we're going to lower the heat and add in that sauce. Then coat the beef evenly and let that simmer for a minute. Butter your rice. Then top the beef with sesame seeds and green onions, and you've got Korean beef. Like and follow for more. Today I'm making cheesy beefy broccoli and rice. Here's the ingredients we'll be using today. First, you'll want to take an onion and dice it up. Then grab a pan and turn your heat to just about medium. Get some olive oil and drizzle that in. Then once it's hot, add in your onions. Then get a pound of ground beef and add that in. Season with paprika, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Don't forget to add in a pinch of salt. Then once seasoned, give it a good mix. Then take a cup of white rice and rinse it. Add it into your pan. Give it a good stir, and we're going to take some broccoli, add that in. Give it all a good mix. Then get some beef broth, add in 2 cups, stir everything together, and then you're going to pop on your lid and lower the heat. And then you're going to take some Colby Jack cheese, shred it up, and once your rice is done, go ahead and add on that cheese. Give it a good mix, and it's ready. Like and follow for more recipes like these. Today, I'll be showing you how to make homemade hamburger helper. Here are all the ingredients we'll be using today. So first, you'll want to take an onion and just chop that up. You can use white or red onion. Go ahead and turn your heat to just about medium, and in a pot, add in a generous amount of olive oil. And then once your oil's heated up, go ahead and add in your onions. Then you'll want to add in your ground beef, and you'll want to just keep stirring that and cook that together. Once the beef is browned, take some tomato paste and do about 1/8 of a cup in there. You can do less if you'd like. I just like mine more tomatoey. Then take about a teaspoon of chili powder and about a teaspoon of garlic powder and add those in. Then add in some onion powder, about 1/2 teaspoon, and don't forget to add in some salt. Add in some black pepper as well. And then you're gonna take some beef broth and go ahead and add in 3 cups. Then take some elbow noodles, and once the liquid is boiling, add 1 cup and give that a good stir and make sure they're all submerged, and we're gonna let that cook. While it's cooking, go ahead and chop up an 8-ounce block of some cheddar cheese and stir occasionally until most of the liquid has been absorbed. Once most of it has been absorbed, you can add in your cheddar cheese and give that a good mix. And once all of your cheese has been mixed in, you can go ahead and plate that up, and you can top it with some salt and pepper. Like and follow for more recipes like these.